Hello, gamer family, and really quickly, I just see I just want to show you see we're halfway through Ash. Obviously, we came this way, so we missed out on all of that. But you see, just I don't know, it just does not feel right to me. Yeah, the hardest part here is actually going to be finding the right way to go. And first of all, episode 70. Holy cow, we've been going for 70 fudging episodes.
Controlling the Akashic, then wherever he goes, they'll follow, and so will I.
70 episodes. That's what, 14 weeks? That's insane. That is so much. And we're beginning to approach the end. I think late 80s is probably where we'll actually be done. Well, I think we'll be done by the late 80s, which is a crazy thought. Seriously. Seriously, bloody unsigned. We're 70 episodes in. It doesn't feel like it's been that long since I started recording, but then it's after I finished recording the previous set of episodes, the previous set of 3, I just thought to myself, damn, when did I actually start recording? It's been about 2 months for me recording-wise. And 14, I mean, it's been a little bit longer since the videos have started uploading. In terms of the grand scheme of things, it's 14 weeks. That's over 3 months, essentially. And I've been recording for about 2, but, it's still crazy how long the series is. This is one of the largest projects I've ever, quite honestly, at this phase of my life, done on the internet. Again, I was mentioning my nostalgia, things like Trollcraft. I was used to wonder as a kid, how do you do a series like that for so long? And then I'm ignoring you. I literally don't care. You are so low level. You are so not worth my time. And then I probably should have Chocobo'd up, but yeah, it's time to Chocobo up.
Let's go.
Yeah. Quest Engineer, they said, oh my god. As soon as I get on my Chocobo, I get there. Oh my gosh. Ah. And yeah, this is such an old-styled Final Fantasy XVI video because my voice is, dead. So, yeah.
This is it, boy.
And now we're already going back over to the side. Yeah, we're gonna get an icon today, gamers. We're getting this endless uploading bunch with an icon. Hard to complain.
I've come for you, Barnabas. Stay close, Torgal.
Oh.
Tower. It's alive.
Another one of these funky places. Again, the first DLC is also kind of one of these ancient towers. I don't know why I say kind of, it is.
They seem to feed on ether. There shouldn't be any here.
I mean, damn, Clive literally just said the name of the first DLC. Like, so now you know I'm telling the truth. I mean, I'm no liar. Like, I'm the smartest man alive. I don't need to lie. And yes, that was a lie. I am not the smartest man alive. Just ignore the fact that I'm also not a liar. Yeah, confusion. That's how I win. I always win because I confuse my opponents. And, you know, when people are confused, they don't function properly, you know? And that is what I do. I am a man of confusion.
Bloody fallen. Why do all their flaws seem to have a mind of their own?
Clive, you're spitting facts. Spitting facts. Like, you just walk in a certain place, it's like, oh, it goes up. Like, it seems so, like, inconvenient. Like, how could they actually, like, live with all this baloney crap? Oh, man. Those guys are so balmy that they're purple. Purple-bolos. Yeah, they're just purple bombs. I think these are also in other Final Fantasy games, right? I'm pretty sure I remember these guys in 15. I remember them like I was just going through, driving through a tunnel, and then all of a sudden, this little fucking demon just pops up out of the pavement. At least I think it was one of these freaking things. I don't know for sure. Oh. You. I was not expecting those particles to come at me. I should sue them for harassment. I feel like, oddly enough, whoa, that seemed like a voice crack. Oddly enough, I feel like I actually remember this room. That's the crazy part. I mean, it's been 4 months since I've been here the first time, so I mean, it's been about as long, here's the crazy thing to think about. It's been about as long since I started recording this Let's Play than it was of me beating the game the first time before the Let's Play. That's where we're at right now. And you know, that's actually a crazy thought of like, yeah, the Let's Play's been being recorded for that long. Also, BeamNG drive to your face. I'm driving on your face. I'm crashing on your face. And you know what? This is one party that I am thankful that I'm crashing. And I'm not even a party guy. Game. This is gonna be an intervention. I mean, I just don't get why that was used. I mean, I guess by the time that this guy's dead, that'll be mostly recharged. So I guess, honestly, it isn't that big of a deal. There's nothing to be upset about by it going off. But it feels like that was a waste, even if it isn't. And now I'm just bringing out all the toys. I'm bringing this out, though, because I want to heal. Okay, cool. And it's this... it's this way. Yeah, I honestly kind of... I forgot this dungeon exists, but after this, I know all that's left in the main story. We are really almost done. We do this. We fight Barnabas. Floor. We get to Stonehanger, or however it's pronounced. And then it's the final boss, technically. Like, we probably have 3, maybe 4 videos at most left of the main story. One heading down to Stonehanger. One in Stonehanger. And the final video. Like, I genuinely think we have 3 more story videos after this, gamers. Which is actually insane to think about. And we have plenty more side quest videos, but maybe saying late, obviously that doesn't include DLC story. I think with the DLC, we will be just around, I think we'll be just short of 90 videos. I don't know why I'm predicting this on camera. I don't know if you actually care. I mean, hell, if you're watching this far into the future, you'll be able to just look in the playlist and be like, oh, Alex, you're stupid. There's actually 115 videos, you idiot. How could you not see this coming? And like, damn, how could I not see this coming? Am I stupid or something? I don't know. Is it interesting? I don't know. Should I talk about what I want to Let's Play next? I don't know, probably not, just in case something changes. Also, I don't know. Hopefully this series goes on long enough so that the game I want to Let's Play next is out. It's actually out when this series is over. Yeah, that's my foreshadowing of what I want to Let's Play next, by the way. What, the series hopefully will make it to the end of July. That's what I needed to. Secret. It'll be hype. Probably. I can't even confirm that for a fact. Awkward chuckle. Awkward chuckle the clown. I think we're actually a majority of the way done with this dungeon already, and we're only at 12 minutes. It may be a little bit of a longer video, but we will. I think we are for sure getting the next icon. I would not bet my life on it, but I would bet my left pinky toe on it. Yeah, I can go. I don't need a left pinky toe. Chop it off. Just chop it off. I don't need it. Stupid.
If I were Barnabas, where would I be?
The top.
So I could look down on the world.
Oh yeah, Clive. I don't know if you're in my head rent free or if I'm in your head rent free. God, I hope I'm in your head rent free. One, because then the rent free part's really appealing. And two, I'd love to be in your sexy little head. Is this head little? I guess it isn't that little, is it? What does having a little head actually entail? Like, are you talking like, is their head like physically small? Like a shrunken head? Or are you like referring to the size of their brain as being small? I never really thought about that before. But I should have used the limit first, just so it did more damage, but just so it did more damage, I say, when I killed all of them in one go. Yeah, beam attack them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look, oh my gosh. I do enjoy it, but I don't know. I'm just not enjoying it as much as my first playthrough. I might actually be getting rid of Bahamut entirely, and that saddens me to say. Genuinely makes me bummed out. Ow. Easy combat. Which door is it? Okay, that's what I thought because it had the blue light and the other one doesn't. So I assume this is the way to go, but I just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. You know? I will say, I made a joke about this in the past, but it is going to be really funny if I accidentally name one of these upcoming videos, give it the same name as one before. There are 2 videos in the series. The last bunch I edited has a title suspiciously similar to the other one, not like intentional. It's just, with a series this long, it's hard to make sure every video has a different title. Just wait for me to have every single series have a video that's like titled "We're in the end game now" or something like that. Yeah, this is the big boss fight we are building towards, definitely. Bro has his own beam attack.
Well, that's new.
Also, let me just say that as of now, I'm still so happy that there's been no ending music reuse in this series for the endings. And yeah, you know that's not necessarily easy because like there's some originally I was so good about only using music that actually appeared in the videos early on. It's gotten much harder to do that in these later videos as to be expected. But it wasn't until videos in the 50 that I actually used the 2 basic battle themes, because I'd been holding them off for when I needed them most, and I was just like, you know what, it's time, finally. And they're finally done, and I can't use them anymore. The ending music in this video, though, is assuming assuming I don't lose my brain before I edit this video or something, it'll be The Riddle, which is going to be a boss fight music we're getting next boss fight, which is probably really soon. Also, I'm actually relatively close to another level up. I definitely feel like my level is higher than it was this point in the first playthrough.
Hopefully there aren't any more.
That's not the door. See, I saw that there's this ramp. I was like, how do I get up there? I guess I just jump up. Well, the game jumps up. There's no jump button. I wish there was a jump button. I don't know. I don't like not having a jump button. Even if there's nothing to jump on, it makes my brain go bird and just be able to like, I like being able to just jump, like walk, jump. It makes the fidgetiness in my brain happy. And not be able to jump, not be able to run. Like, in Xenoblade X, I'm just jumping for no reason all the time because it just does. It just does. My brain, it feels good, it feels right, it just does. Oh, both of those are out. Okay. I'll have to Giga Beam them. Oh. That's just an elevator. I thought we had to do like a fight in both rooms on the side and then go elevator up the center, but I guess not. Oh, damn. Okay. I wonder if the room you enter changes the boss.
Come on then.
Boom. Yeah, I don't like you, Orb. I don't like circles. They're too round. I like squares. Squares are better. So, oh, damn. Okay, I was just about to say I still can't use Diamond Dust. But Diamond Dust back. Oh, damn. Diamond Dust is maybe better. It doesn't... Flames of Rebirth has amazing AoE. That's what makes it so good. To be fair, that's what makes it so amazing. Not the damage necessarily. The damage, it does do great damage, but that's not what makes it so incredible, in my opinion. It is the range of it. Where Diamond Dust is clearly a lot more built to do damage, but it is more limited range. Oh, Oh, is this gonna be like, Odin? Yeah, it is gonna be like, was it Odin I fought that was able to, oh man. No, I was waiting for him to be staggered! And I was getting limit break! And, oh, you piss drinker! My precision dodges are gone! My big boy ability's gone! And he's staggered and I can't laser beam him. Oh my god, I was just about to use that when he is... Bruh. Get into my head! Learn what I want to do! Okay, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. He's dead. It's dead. It's gone. It's over. It's over. It didn't matter. It's okay. It didn't matter. Bruh, I was about to get water. And then you show up. From the other elevator. I saw it. So you probably would have had to fight this one first on the other elevator. And then the orb comes. Or something like that.
What's one more,
This guy looks a lot like one of the final bosses in 15. Like the one late game boss, the one like story boss that actually gave me any kind of pain. This guy looks a lot like him. And yeah, you're gonna die for that crime against humanity. Die. Yeah. I feel good inside. I'm all warm and fuzzy inside. Like, you know like what golden retrievers are on the outside, warm, fuzzy, fluffy thingies? That's what I am on the inside. On the inside, I'm a golden retriever. On the outside, I'm just human. Also, I did figure out why, a couple of videos ago, I was talking about like the trade magazine. I did find out why we had 3 of them and why we only had 1 and not the others. It's because my article my parents wrote is actually in it. So, yeah, that was mentioned to me today. My dad was like, oh yeah, I remember why we have those. We wrote an article. And it was just like, what do you mean you, what? And it is one of the ones I actually read. I didn't look at who wrote it. Now I really wish I did. I wish I was just on camera reading it and be like, holy fuck, my parents wrote this? That would have been such great content. I was doing something on my phone and then I got flabba-blasted. I'm sorry for being an idiot. I'm gonna high potion. Yeah, that's the first potion use I've done in a long time, I feel like. I did not want to risk dying, as yeah, that would have almost killed me. It wouldn't have killed me, I don't think. I think I had enough HP, but that could have been close to being bad. Especially when he was like 1 hit away from dying. That would have really been ass. Also, oh, I'm not there yet. I'm still far away. That's so sad.
Almost there.
Woo woot woot. I could make this a short video or I could make this a long See, early on I had to be careful with video length because people tend to watch shorter videos more, at least I feel like. But we're far enough in that longer videos aren't going to scare off people as much, I personally feel. So let's make another 50-minute video, shall we? There's probably that much cutscenes after. There's probably that much cutscene. I don't think I'm kidding.
Why?
The blade must ever feed if her edge is to remain keen.
Butcher.
What care you for these worthless creatures? They are nothing. Weak from the moment of their conception, ever longing for power not theirs to command, they turn unfailingly upon themselves. Like sheep, they roam in filthy flocks, eager to trample those few gifted a fleece of gold. Or that they might feel contentment with their pitiful existence. Prejudice and persecution, severance and strife, every earthly wrong springs from the malice in men's hearts. Malice born of the pain and suffering that is free will. Its corruption is gnawed at your being from the very moment of your birth.
You're wrong. It is no corruption. It is who I am. Every choice I make, right or wrong, gives me reason to carry on. And carry on I shall. Not as a puppet, but as a man. Which are you?
There was a time I too thought those the only choices.
What?
Long ago, God granted man the gift of magic. And with that gift did he build great civilizations. Yet over time, man lost sight of the gift's true meaning, stepping from the path of shared prosperity to one of avarice. He abandoned his creator for sword and flame, and through his folly, beckoned the blight. Yet, there were those few who refused to turn their eyes from the heavens, and they prayed to God that he might lead them back to righteousness. And the Lord, he did answer. Before the worthy shall the gates of paradise open. And so did I spread my arms to the ether, and cast my soul upon its gentle waters. I gave myself unto him.
Is this?
My worth proven, the Lord charged me thus. If your kind are to find salvation, they must be made to serve. You see, paradise lies but a single step away. Could we only take it? Could we only leave our transgressions behind? For none save the pure of heart and mind may set foot in the new world. I will save us. But it all begins and ends with you. You are the key, Mythos. And with this humble offering, shall I prove my faith once more.
So you forsook your kingdom. You forsook yourself to serve. Tell me, how is that living? What you seek to provide is not salvation. It's anything but. Life is about always having a choice. Take that away, and we might as well be dead.
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
It's not the strength of my will that should worry you, but the weakness of yours.
Alrighty, you know what time it is.
Your will the stronger. Prove it.
First of all, I'm probably not going to talk
You shall know the truth.
as much during this fight because there's more actual dialogue from Barnabas. But you know what time it is. Barnabas Thromer. David Menken. That's the voice actor. That's the one that we're looking for. Who voiced Malos in Xenoblade 2, if you know Xenoblade 2. Which, when I found that out, I was like, what the actually? Because he sounds so different. It was just really cool. First of all, also Xenoblade's like awesome. Y'all should check it out if you haven't already. I plan on Let's Playing it eventually, the Xenoblade trilogy eventually. I'll get there eventually. It's one of the reasons why I created this channel was actually to Let's Play them, but I want to do more mainstream appeal games first before I do a more self-indulgent Let's Play. Also, this is such a long Let's Play. I do not want to do another one this big for a little while longer. I'll do one soon enough, but not that soon. Bro, yeah, that's what I thought, bro. You are like going all over the place, and it's making me go crazy, dude. Anyways, die. Like, look how much HP this fudger has. Like, all of that, and look how I've yoinked him, and like, oh my god.
God chose you to serve as his vessel, and you cling to this foolish notion of hope when there is none.
What a pessimist, man.
Desperate, are we?
Finally, we can begin.
It's funny, until this moment, I didn't realize how truly big icon Odin was. I thought he was just the size of a man riding a horse. But no, bro's flipping huge. And yeah, finally, we're getting a bunch of cinematic strikes and stuff. That's what this fight is, essentially. I really like this fight because we get a bunch of cinematic strikes.
Now you must follow it. Free yourself, Mythos. You will not defeat me otherwise.
We'll see.
Perhaps you still require
I'll kick your ass. Cause I'm the player. I'm the player. You're just a boss, man. It's my job to kick your freaking ass. Yeah, I'm gonna. You're so dead. You're so dead. I'm waiting on a movie of mine to upload on YouTube right now. Well, I also kind of need to go home to college campus because I have class tomorrow, and I need to do a load of laundry. I don't have clothes for tomorrow, but I'm gonna be getting home around midnight because I'm waiting on one of my films, RoboCop the musical, the movie. Yes, it's as stupid as it sounds, by the way. Today's date's 4/20. I'm releasing on 4/20 because it's that kind of movie. But it took 4 exports for it to actually work, for it to not crash. It's like, bruh. But soon. And once I'm done with this video, I'll have about 40 minutes. I can spend a lot of that packing and all that, getting ready, and then I don't have class till 2:30 tomorrow, thank goodness. So I can thankfully I'm gonna have time in the morning to fit. I just put stuff in the wash, and then I might have to rewear my current shirt before I go to class. It'll be fine by the time I actually go to class, I guess. I don't know. Why am I saying this on camera? Because I'm tired and I don't know what else to say.
Defeated. You admitted defeat the moment you turned your back on us. When you turned your back on the truth, Barnabas. We are not as weak as your god believes. Damn it. What are you waiting for? Men know nothing of strength. But you will.
Oh crap! Sorry, I was a little distracted reading Doctor Who stuff. I thought the cutscene was still going on. How long was it like that?
You dare! Could it be you have made a weapon of your weakness? My apologies. You are not the fool I took you for. And so it ends. No! Don't tell me you are tired, Mythos! Your stubborn defiance has stirred my long-becalmed heart, filling it with a joy that I have not known for generations! I had thought the tantalizing kiss of self-indulgence a dream forever out of reach. And now that its sweet ruin courses through my veins, I shall not be quick to relinquish it. Show me your work, Mythos, that I might revel in it!
And finally, here we are. This is the piece of music. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah. I don't want to know what happens when he's done gathering darkness. I think it's scary. I don't want to know. I do not want to know. So I'm just gonna use all my stuff to ensure that doesn't happen. Yeah, this is gonna be the longest video of the series, ain't it? Damn. I actually didn't think it would. I wonder how much of it's my fault for being a bunger, though. Oh man, I do love Phoenix Shift. I am gonna miss it. Okay, so that wasn't the darkness, because that seemed very scary. You know, I was going to wait a little longer on that and then limit break with it, but yeah, this is pretty cool music, but this is a very
Salvation is come. Rejoice is our soul granted. Peace unending.
How do you know this day will come? What proof have you?
I knew this. Your mere existence is proof of the Lord's grand design. I'll never serve your god.
I like this fight, but it really is a very different feeling fight than something like Titan, Bahamut, or even Garuda. It's a lot more of a, I don't think tame's the right word, but it is kind of a little bit smaller scale, even almost anticlimactic, because ultimately, based on what we've seen before, we're not strong enough to beat Odin. We genuinely aren't. He is toying with us. He is testing our strength and just getting us ready for Ultima. That's all he is doing. He's letting us win.
My heart, it soars as it did the day I won Ash.
Oh, yeah? Well,
Since then, many have sought my crown, Ethos.
you're about to lose, Ash.
None could wrest it from my head.
Then again, there's really nothing to lose in Ash. Because of you, everyone's dead. Oh, damn. Okay. I thought I just dodged way too early, but it turns out I didn't even dodge at all. Oh.
Come. Have you the strength? Have you the will?
I don't think I do. After missing that timed event for I don't even know how long, I don't think I have the will left in me anymore. I think I'm will-less. I should go write a new one.
Rapture! I am yours, Ethos. Claim me as your prize.
Although, like, that one part of the fight where he, like, became Giant Odin, that's a pretty cool part. Also, this ability. Also, David Mencken really shines in this later part of the boss fight where he just goes absolutely wild and insane. Like, dude, like, lost it. He lost all sanity, my guy did. Gee, I really hope there's not 20 minutes of cutscenes after this. I don't think there is. There's definitely some, but I don't think it's that long. Well, we'll find. Oh, hell yeah. This may be it. I might be able to do enough damage. Combine Stagger, Giga, and Limit Break. Yes! 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 Ice Age short away. Oh, if I charged it fully, I would have done it, but I got too trigger happy.
Well, the day is at an end.
And we both know the truth. It is I who stand victorious. My will that prevailed.
Your will? No. It was his. Clive Rossfield.
Woohoo! Level up. Yeah. Yeah, that's banging.
Perhaps there is strength in will. Would that I had not relinquished my own.
You relinquished nothing. What was it, if not will, that made you strive for a new world? Strive to win your master's approval. You were shown a fantasy, and you chose to believe it. But you were wrong. There is no world but the one we live in. And that world is worth saving. Even if it means killing a god.
Bold words. From one who has served the Lord so well.
This is pointless.
But I almost forgot. I promised that I would make you presentable. Did I not? We shall fulfill our destinies. Just as the Lord's Mother Crystals have fulfilled theirs. Come, Clive Rossfield. Take what is rightfully yours. Become one with God.
No!
At long last, salvation. I'm coming home. Mother.
Tell me, how does it feel?
Show yourself! Face me!
How does it feel to consume your rival's strength, to gorge yourself on their being, to edge step by trembling step ever closer to the divine? With or without a will, you are still but a vessel, our vessel. Behold, how your body shudders in anticipation of its fate.
It's not yours yet.
No. Come then, O wayward child. We shall await you upon the back of the first worm. There all shall end and begin again.
Why the hell is my city falling with the captain? Don't ask me, ask them! Since when was Eugen Hamel one to hide when there was a fight to be had? Since they stripped me of my rank and banished me from the battlefield. Now I'm stuck wiping the backsides of this one while the city burns and my wife tails off with a man half my age! And then you turn up! What the hell are you doing here anyway? What indeed? The enemy numbers 200,000 or more, counting yours. There are simply not enough soldiers garrisoned in the capital to repel an army of that size. Then one of the central keep, held by a contingent of soldiers and bearers from the surrounding boroughs. They are the sole reason it still stands. And all it took was an army on their doorstep to bring them together. The prospect of death does put things into perspective. Perspective? Perhaps it's what we've lacked all along. I need you to lend me some of your best men, preferably all of them. My best men? Does it look like I have any more? I admit this might not be the most convenient time, but my nephew's in trouble, and I may have already promised him my help. Your nephew, the outlaw? My soldiers have better things to do than die for nothing. And you and he are of the same mind. I fights for the opposite. He fights for a world in which we shouldn't have to live and die for nothing. And he fights today to give us all a chance of a better tomorrow. Be that as it may, a handful of men cannot stand against a kingdom.
Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
Well, I'll be damned.
Our numbers are few, but I shall rally as many of my dragoons as I'm able. You, apprise the Lord Strategist of the state of the city's defenses.
Yes, Your Radiance.
And you would fight alongside us?
I owe the Phoenix a debt.
Does this vouch for my nephews?
Aye, but I still have my doubts about you.
Which we can discuss later.
Indeed.
You said you had men garrisoned in the keep. Captain, do you know how many yet remain?
Allow me to confirm. Commander?
Whatever their number, Randalar will be needing
Gather the
them
bodies
all.
and build a pyre in the courtyard. Quickly,
Terence,
my lord.
you will find a girl there.
A girl. We are in the middle of a war.
I owe her my life, and I always pay my debts. You are to see that she is provided for.
Dion, I cannot leave.
But you shall. If I am ever to be worthy of the forgiveness of our people, then I must earn it. And I must earn it by my hand, and my hand alone. Know that I do not ask this lightly.
And know that I will do it.
Farewell, Terence.
Farewell, my prince.
Clive! Thank fuck. You alright?
I am. But I'm a damn sight better for seeing you, Joshua.
And Barnabas?
The king is dead.
So they're all...
They are, but so is their killer. He can't hurt anyone anymore. You're safe.
Gav, we need to talk.
I'm sorry, Clive. You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do. But I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless. And not just for Edda's sake. Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, my lords.
Do you think that was wise?
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands. They'll be safer at the hideaway. For now, at least. This land is overrun with Akashic. The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice. All to serve Ultima, in his damnable quest to forge the perfect vessel.
The chaos Barnabas wreaked upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing. Or a mercy of sorts. A way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and ultimately used that.
As he uses us.
But why us? What are we?
What are we? We are dominance. That is our fate. But
that doesn't mean we have to accept it, which is why we fight. For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
It is. For our sins. Barnabas said something else. That the Mother Crystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the Mother Crystals have been leading the land of Ether. And we also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the Blight. But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that. What did you find at the Stronghold?
The truth about Ultima's prize. For so long, I believed it to be you, and you alone. Yet, it is not merely a fruit that he desires, but a fruit and phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined, shall his vessel be complete. Quite why he needs a vessel is another question. Unless there is something he cannot achieve without one. Something his immaterial form precludes. Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether and a body resilient enough to channel it. If I did not know better, brother, I would think that he meant to cast a spell. A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
And he cannot do it without us. Nor without the Mother Crystals. But if we destroy them all, we will stop not only the Blight, but Ultima as well. We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
we face him together.
Well, it's a long walk to Stone here. Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
Well, this is probably gonna be the longest video in the entire series. I don't, except maybe the final episode. Yeah, Power of Darkness, bro. Do I really need to like? Yeah, we'll talk about that next time.
When Barnabas fell, his magic died with him. The road to Stone here is barred to us no longer.
What do you mean there's a side quest here? There's literally nobody alive. There must be another person alive. It's on the way. Anyways, video's really, is there any more side quests? Really over.